Hello everyone, welcome to Ethionews, your go-to spot for the latest and most important news from Ethiopia. Whether it's breaking headlines or updates on current events, we've got you covered. Ethiopian football legend Mulugeta Kebede laid to rest in Calf. Mulugeta Kebede, one of Ethiopia's greatest forwards of all time, has been laid to rest at the Muslim cemetery in Calf today, following a farewell ceremony held at Addis Ababa Stadium. His burial was attended by family members, football fans, representatives of the Ethiopian Football Federation, and club officials. Mulugeta Kebede, a former star and forward of the Ethiopian national team, passed away yesterday while receiving medical treatment for an illness. He was renowned for his outstanding talent and played for many years with distinction both for the national team and St. George Football Club. Though a striker, Mulugeta was widely recognized as a remarkable and versatile player during his career with both teams. Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed announces expansion of system to eliminate illegal customs payments. Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed has announced plans to expand a strict and verified customs control system designed to eliminate illegal customs payments. Speaking during a forum with business community representatives from across the country, the Prime Minister addressed concerns about illegal trade practices, property taxes, peace and security, and corruption. He emphasized the importance of collaborative efforts to tackle these challenges and highlighted the role of strengthening digital services in preventing theft. Prime Minister Abiy also warned that any leadership figure implicated in corruption, if supported by evidence, will be held accountable, reiterating his commitment to transparency. He confirmed that the government will implement and expand a customs monitoring system free from unauthorized payments to ensure integrity in customs processes. Sidama Regional Council revokes immunity of member amid abuse allegations. Media name change proposal rejected. The Sidama Regional Council, during its sixth-round election, fourth term, and second emergency assembly held today, has revoked the immunity of one of its members. The Regional Justice Bureau accused the individual of abusing their authority, engaging directly and indirectly in smuggling activities, creating a favorable environment for smugglers to operate with impunity, and participating in destabilizing acts through incitement and disorder. These allegations were presented to the Council in a detailed report. After reviewing the report, Council members also called for a thorough investigation into others suspected of criminal collaboration with the accused individual. In addition, concerns were raised about numerous unethical actions committed by the member through misuse of their position, which were not included in the criminal report. The Council unanimously approved the motion to revoke the individual's immunity. In a separate decision, the Council reviewed and rejected a proposal to rename the regional public media institution to Afeni Broadcasting Corporation. Instead, it decided that the media organization should retain its current name, Sidama Broadcasting Corporation. Journalist Ervin Massinga donates life-saving medical equipment to Ethiopian Heart Patient Center. Journalist Ervin Massinga, known for her advocacy of using social media for good, especially over the past 4 years while residing in North America, continues her charitable efforts. For the past 5 years, she has marked her birthday by supporting vital causes. Ervin Massinga is a strong supporter of the Ethiopian Heart Patients Information Center, a beacon of hope for children suffering from heart disease across Ethiopia. She has consistently raised funds for the center, and this year, she successfully facilitated the delivery of a rare and critically important medical machine. Essential for saving lives, the medical equipment, valued at approximately 6 million Birr, was sent from the United States by Ervin Massinga. This device is vital to the center, which remains the only one of its kind in the country. To carry out these charitable activities, Ervin founded a non-profit organization called Life for Africa in the U.S., through which she has launched many impactful initiatives. Her dedication earned her a spot as a finalist for the Best Service Award, recognizing individuals in the United States who make positive contributions to their communities. In a message, Ervin said, "Through social media, we see many poor children suffering in silence, waiting for help. As public figures with many followers, it is our responsibility to act swiftly to reach them and save their lives." Previously, Ervin donated medical equipment, surgical tools, essential supplies, and medicines worth over 50 million Birr to the center, supporting heart surgeries and blood-related medical procedures. The center serves patients from across Ethiopia, with more than 7,000 children currently on the waiting list for surgical treatment. U.S. Ambassador Ervin Massinga clarifies embassy's message on drone attacks in Ethiopia. The U.S. Ambassador to Ethiopia, Ervin Massinga, has clarified that a message circulated by the U.S. Embassy on May 23, 2025, calling for the federal government to immediately stop drone attacks on its citizens was sent in error. In a press statement released today, the ambassador explained that the message resulted from an administrative mistake and has since been withdrawn. Ambassador Massinga said, "There was a mistake. There is nothing additional to explain or reduce other than saying it was a mistake. The explanation originally used was unclear. What I saw and did not approve was what was used. This happened due to an administrative problem and was communicated without proper verification." He added that the embassy remains committed to promoting peaceful dialogue with armed opposition groups in Ethiopia. The ambassador noted that some groups, including certain Oromo liberation fighters and factions of Fano, have responded positively, although they have presented numerous detailed preconditions. New penalties imposed for cash transactions over 10,000 Birr. The Ministry of Finance has announced new regulations stating that cash transactions exceeding 10,000 Birr will be subject to penalties for both payers and recipients. According to the recently ratified income tax proclamation, any single cash payment over this threshold will no longer be permissible. Mr. Tuwadaj Mohammed, Director of Legal Affairs at the Ministry of Finance, explained that if a cash payment in a transaction exceeds 10,000 Birr, the payer cannot claim the amount above that limit as an expense. Meanwhile, the recipient will face an administrative penalty doubled on the profit amount exceeding the threshold. For example, in a 20,000 Birr cash transaction, the seller cannot claim the expense above 10,000 Birr, and will be fined 20,000 Birr as a penalty. Experts involved in drafting the directive have raised concerns about the enforceability of these rules and suggested that addressing underlying structural issues causing reliance on cash would be more effective. The draft directive exempts government offices, public development organizations, banks, and microfinance institutions from the cash transaction limits. Further exemptions will be detailed by the Ministry of Finance through additional guidance. House of People's Representatives approves new appointments at National Election Board of Ethiopia. The House of People's Representatives has approved the appointment of the Deputy Chairperson and Executive Board members of the National Election Board of Ethiopia, during its 36th regular session of the fourth-year term. The 6th House of People's Representatives appointed Mr. Tesfaye Nwe as the Deputy Chairperson of the National Election Board. In addition, Mr. Teklet Yimsil and Mrs. Nezim Ali were appointed as Executive Board members of the Election Board. The House also reviewed a draft proclamation concerning overseas employment and referred it to the Standing Committee for Human Resource Development, Employment, and Technology Affairs for further examination. Furthermore, a draft proclamation on plant protection and quarantine was unanimously referred to the Standing Committee for Agricultural Affairs. Ministry of Health confirms 18 monkeypox cases in Ethiopia. The Ministry of Health has announced that the number of people infected with the monkeypox virus, also known as mpox, has reached 18. In a joint statement with the Ethiopian Public Health Institute, the ministry confirmed that as of June 11, 2025, a total of 102 laboratory tests had been conducted, resulting in 18 confirmed cases. The first official confirmation of monkeypox in Ethiopia was made on May 25, 2025, following the detection of the virus in Moyale town, Oromia region. Tragically, among those infected, a 1-month-old baby has died. So far, 5 patients have fully recovered. Genomic analysis of the virus strain found in Ethiopia identified it as clade 1b, which is known for its high transmission rate and comparatively higher mortality. Based on experiences from other countries, the primary ways the monkeypox virus spreads include direct physical contact with infected individuals, sexual contact, and sharing personal items contaminated by the virus. The earliest cases reported involved a 21-day-old infant and the infant's mother, both from Moyale. Thanks for tuning in to Channel Name.